The Russian invasion of Ukraine is having impacts on global financial markets, the stock market, and even gas prices. It's a war happening far away, but will likely affect us indirectly here at home. Financial planner Dave Petso is here now to give us some perspective on what's happening. Dave, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Thank you. So we're talking about the stock market. That was down yesterday, but it's back up. What should people know?
Well, this is going to be volatile, and that's part of being an investor in the market. Sometimes we go through periods like this. They're perfectly normal to occur. We just don't know what's going to cause it, what's going to set it off. And in this case, we've actually were declining before Ukraine. This just accelerated the downturn in the past couple of weeks. The market has been a little choppy since the beginning of the year. So this isn't the only thing bothering the markets is the war in Ukraine. It's also the fact that we're going to be raising interest rates, inflation, all of those things. Energy prices are high, and they've been high prior to this. So part of this volatility is the market just selling off. They don't know what's going on in Ukraine, how wide this could go. And then all of a sudden, the last couple of days, we're catching our breath, seeing some bargains, and people are buying like crazy, as a matter of fact.
And when it comes to gas prices, I mean, how much can we expect that this conflict will have on that?
I don't think it's going to have a lot. Now, we have to understand that our gas policy, if you will, our energy policy for our country changed very dramatically under this current president. We were energy independent and prices were very low. Prior to this invasion, if you will, gas prices are $1.50 a gallon higher than they were a year ago. So it's quite a bit higher. I don't think this is affecting it yet. Not very much. Oil prices creeped up, and that often happens. When you're uncertain, markets panic, and they did. And we saw oil prices temporarily go up above 100, but they're back right where they were last week before this started. So it really hasn't happened so far. We don't know what the future is going to be. So if this broadens out, if suddenly Russia stops pumping energy everywhere into the world, that would be a deterrent, and we would see prices go even higher.
And Dave, something we've been hearing a lot about is Russia and Ukraine combined, they produce 25% of the world's wheat exports. Can we expect higher prices at the grocery store because of this?
If this is a problem, again, this is something that we're not sure that's going to be yet. They do export an awful lot of wheat. That will probably be met. That demand can be met. But at the same time, it can't go to zero and expect the world to be eating the same way and not have a huge spike in prices. Right now with the turmoil, remember, prices spike into this kind of turmoil, whether it's energy prices, wheat, any commodity, and then things will have to see how broad this gets and how deep it gets, because both of these countries, with or without the invasion, need capital. And so the idea of them not pumping oil into the world market or not selling wheat and other goods into the world market is highly unlikely. And so I don't think we'll see that, but we have to wait and see how bad this gets.
All right, a lot of great insight there. Thank you so much for joining us, Dave Petso, financial advisor. All right, we'll be right back.